That's sweet. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to... There we go. Sorted.
That's
Sweet.
good, yeah. Brilliant. Thank you, Matt.
No
Yeah,
worries.
There's another band called Non-Applicable, and they can't join us tonight. So thanks so much for stepping in. That's really awesome.
Well, thanks for asking me. I do appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, you've had a haircut since we last saw you, have you?
I shaved it all off not long ago.
It's looking good, man.
Well, I was going to bang my cap on, but I thought I've just come in here, set up, turned on the Zoom. That's why I'm still having a smoke. I've got myself a glass of water, good to go. So, but I hope you're both well.
Yeah, really well,
Yeah.
and all the better for seeing you. Thanks so much. And Tonia,
Sweet.
this is Matt,
Yep.
Tonia. Tonia's from
Nice to
Italy.
meet you.
Italy.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
from Italy.
What's the weather like there?
The weather? Yeah,
Yeah.
please, in this live, I understand English, but speak a bit slowly because otherwise
Sorry.
I won't. No, don't worry. You didn't know. I'm not an expert, and I hope you understand me when I speak.
Yeah, no, you sound great.
Okay, cool. I'm happy for this. Yes, the weather here is windy and cloudy.
Oh, well, same as here then. We've had a
Same
bit of
as
sun
here.
today though.
It makes
Yeah,
us feel
same
better.
there. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to hit the live, and we'll go live, and we'll take it from there. Hi, Pete Shevlin here. Welcome. It's another Friday night, Friday the 18th. Oh, it's the 16th of April. It's CNLZ Live, 8 p.m, as we do it every week. Richard Latto, how are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm very good, thank you. Yeah, nice week. It's been really refreshing. The weather's picked up a bit. People seem to be a bit happier now. The pubs and the restaurants have reopened to people that want to go and have a drink
I
outside
know,
in the
it's looking
freezing
good,
cold.
isn't it? And people are actually enjoying themselves and actually sitting outside, and it's a good thing to see, isn't it?
Yeah, it feels genuinely exciting, doesn't it? The possibility of actually being able to go for a drink with someone and just leave the house, not just for work, but actually for a social reason, for a nice positive reason. That's great, isn't it? It's been ages.
Absolutely. Yeah, I was down in Cornwall for the week, and people were sitting outside in pubs, sitting outside in cafes, and wow, it was just, it was back to normal. It just felt more normal. People, of course, were wearing masks and keeping distance and everything. I did have a little bit of a run-in with people who wanted to share the bench with me, and I thought that was a bit strange. Should we share benches with other people? I don't know. Where do you stand on that, Rich?
Well, you say going back to normal in Cornwall. I mean, what is normal in Cornwall? I mean, they still eat roadkill, don't they, in Cornwall? Badgers and mash is the favourite dinner time treat in Cornwall, doesn't it, if you live near the A38 down there.
I
yeah,
love
people
the
want
way
to share
you
the
always
bench.
bash in the Cornish. I love it.
It is, it's like people from Somerset, isn't it? That want to run amok up the gorge. I mean, I don't know what is the most pleasurable pastime in Cornwall. You probably don't want to talk about.
I reckon it's simply looking at the sea. It was just stunning this week. It was really calm. The sun was going down, and it was crystal clear. Beautiful sunsets off the North Cliffs in Cornwall. Absolutely fantastic. Pure pleasure. Absolutely loved it, and I can't recommend how good it is just to get away. So if you do get the opportunity, then just take it. You just need to get away. And Rich, you've just been staying in Southampton, but that's still pretty nice. You've gone to the beach?
No, there aren't many beaches in Southampton, Pete. There's the docks, and you don't want to hang around down there for too long. We've been out. We've done various bits and pieces. Gone to country parks. Gone to the New Forest. That's all lovely. If you've got children, it's a good excuse to go out and enjoy the nice forests and the nice parks. But yeah, we've got a few little mini holidays planned, a few mini UK breaks coming up later this year that we're really excited about. And I've got a wedding to go to in June on the Isle of
Wow.
Wight.
You're
which,
like one of the lucky 15 people to get into the wedding.
Yes. There's hardly. I know. It really is a lovely honour to be invited.
It
It's
is. It must be.
Yeah, I mean, all eyes are obviously going to be on the big event that's taking place tomorrow, aren't they? And the 30 people that are allowed to attend there, who's on the list for that and who isn't on the list for that. That's going to be a topic of conversation, isn't it? A hot potato.
Yeah, absolutely. And while we're talking about guests, we've got two amazing guests today. Tonia Cestari, she's from Italy, and also we have Matt Hadfield, who stepped in at the very last minute. Matt is a friend of the show, but we will be speaking to them in a bit. But before we do, Rich, you've got two questionable videos this week.
What
I'm not
do
sure.
you mean?
We haven't
What do you
chatted about
mean?
these videos yet.
These are great. These are great. Have you actually watched them?
I mean, anything, to be honest with you, anything with Nigel Farage in it is a bit of a turn-off for me, personally.
I thought you were going to say anything with a dog in it is a bit of a turn-off for you, because we've got one dog video and one Nigel
I'm fine with
Farage video.
dogs.
Let's
Fine
go
with
with the dog video first.
All right, but I have to say,
one,
that with the dog video, we've just got to all imagine the sound, because otherwise Facebook will kick us off.
Copyright
So we've just
strike.
got to, yeah.
So this dog is watching Star Wars for the first time, and this is the first time he sees Darth Vader on screen, and this is how the dog reacts. This is brilliant.
So there he is. He's a golden retriever. He's got. What would it be? Would it be Star Wars, or would it be?
It would be
Empire
Star
Strikes Back?
Wars. No, it's the first one. Golden
First
Retrievers
one.
are great because they express such emotion in their faces, don't
And
they?
he's hiding behind the sofa now, so he's hearing the dun 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 dun. Dun.
Don't do that. We get a copyright strike. That was so realistic.
There you go. I do love it, and I love dogs as well. And you've got a beautiful golden retriever as well, haven't you?
Yeah. I don't think he'd be scared of Darth Vader, but that video that tickled me because he's reacting to it so well, isn't he? Bless him.
Absolutely.
Right,
And the
Nigel
second
Farage.
one is just
Yes.
weird. What are you
This,
thinking?
no, I didn't make this. Obviously, I'm not that talented. Someone else did. This is a clip of Nigel Farage on an American news channel where he's obviously been asked to speak about the sad passing of Prince Philip, and they've re-edited the video to include clips of another well-known character from television. Have a look at this.
A tremendous sense and a sense of fun. And I know when someone's done.
What does that mischief thing mean, Nigel?
He was ever so good at teasing people. He was very good at saying things that weren't politically correct.
Yeah, I see. I get it now. I
It's
understand.
good.
It. Sorry, it takes you to explain it to me. I just thought Nigel Farage was talking about Mr. Blobby.
See, sometimes, Pete, when you have to explain a joke to someone, it kind of loses a bit of the humour. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but hopefully that still worked with some people. But they tickled me. I enjoyed them.
Yeah, beautiful videos. Thank you so much. So tonight's special guest, Tonia Cestari. She's from Naples in Italy, and also we've got Matt Hadfield, who's been on the show before, a great friend of the show. Hello to you both.
Hi, guys.
Hello. Are you both
Hello.
unmuted? Matt, can we hear you as well?
Hello. Can you hear me?
They're
Yeah,
both
we
being
can.
incredibly shy tonight, Pete. They're just not forthcoming, aren't they? That's what's happening. They're trying to trick us, thinking we're muted.
And Tonia, you're from Italy, and we did hear Matt ask you what the weather is like earlier, and it's cloudy and cold?
Yeah.
What is it? What's going on over there?
Yeah, hi everybody. Thank you for inviting me. Yeah, the weather here in Italy. I'm from the south of Italy. It's Caserta. My city is Caserta. It's near Naples, and yeah, now it's windy and cloudy, but we hope the sun will come back soon.
I don't know about anybody else, but I want to listen to Tonia a bit more. Just tell us something, Tonia. Tell us what you ate tonight. Just tell us about the food in Naples.
Oh, I didn't have dinner right now because yeah, here is 9 p.m. It's in C8 IT time. Yeah, I had lunch. I ate rice because I'm trying to fit and to keep in shape.
Very good. So you're
Yeah.
staying off pasta and you're heading for the rice. Is that the best bet?
Yeah, I know it's strange. I didn't eat pasta. I didn't eat pasta today as
Very
Italian.
good. And Matt, what have you
Yeah.
been eating today?
Well, my dinner's in the oven at the moment. I'm waiting for my dinner a little bit later on. I've just turned it right down. So I'm having pie and chips tonight, proper English meal. So,
Proper English meal. And Matt, I've forgotten
Nice.
whereabouts you're from. Is it Derby?
so originally from Derby, yeah. I'm in Andover at the moment, though, because I work in the south of England. So, yeah, I'm in Andover at the moment. So, which is near Stonehenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful part of the
world.
world. Yeah.
Yeah.
But what's Andover known for, though, Matt?
I honestly couldn't tell you. I've only been here a year.
Well, that's funnily enough. That's the right answer. It's known for nothing. It's in,
Salisbury.
yeah, it's in this weird spot, isn't it? That everyone kind of forgets that Andover's there. Yet you go there, and it's a massive thing. Andover, it's got.
Oh, it's a lovely place.
Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? But it gets kind of forgotten. I don't understand. It's you're living in the shadow of Salisbury. That's why, as you say.
Well, I've got the Salisbury Plain back area just behind the house. So I take the dog on the Salisbury Plain quite a bit. So.
And you must be, it says it all. When the Russians came to Wiltshire, they went to Salisbury. They didn't go to Andover, did they?
No, we're pretty isolated in Andover.
Are there any jokes about Andover? Is it like a weird place to be? Because I know that on the A303 there's always signs to Andover, but then you never seem to go through it. It just seems to go. It just seems to disappear.
It's like a little vortex. You're heading somewhere and you just end up in Andover. So yeah, we're here. It exists. But like I said, I'm originally from Derby, which is another small place which no one knows exists. So you just have to say it's next to Nottingham, but with a better football team. So
Fair enough. Sonia, let's hear a song from you first tonight. What are you gonna play for us?
Yeah, I'm gonna play a song. It's called Senza Destinazione. I choose 2 Italian songs for tonight because I'm going to talk about my first album. Can I show it?
Yeah, show it. Let's see it.
Yeah, this is my album. Yeah, I published it on December 2019. Yes, 2019. And yes, when I published this album, after 2 months we had lockdown. So I was talking of, I had some occasion to talk about this album in streaming, and I think the best part of the lockdown, if we have one, is just that now we are here and talking to each other, and probably we didn't meet if we didn't have this situation. So I'm happy for this part of lockdown that we can
very
talk
true.
about.
New connections have been made. It's an awesome thing, actually, and also people have taken to these new ways of working. It's quite something, and fingers crossed it'll help the environment as well in the long run if people stop driving and people stop getting in planes, all of those great things. But still, we still want gigs back, though, don't we? We'd still love to go to a concert or a gig or some kind of live music venue. That's what we want to get back to.
Yeah, we hope to go back to the stage, big stage. But I'm so happy that we have this new connection. And the song is Senza Destinazione. It means no destination, and is I wrote it for millennials, Gen Y. Yeah, this is the song.
Cool, take it away.
Lo so, dovrei svegliarmi meno tardi, scandire la giornata col caffè, raggiungere alla svelta i miei traguardi, contare un po' più spesso su di me, Certi giorni son fatti per chiederti cosa vuoi tu. Se sei già felice o potresti azzardare di più. Anche se fuori piove, farò un giro in macchina per temperare la mia tensione. Senza destinazione, voglio solo guidare e sfrecciare in un mondo che non si muove. A volte penso di dover cambiare per le istruzioni della società. Mi scusi, mi potrebbe illuminare qual è la via per la felicità? Una casa, un contratto statale, un marito, un bebè. Ma sogni e passioni sono sempre più forti di me. Anche se fuori piove, farò un giro in macchina per temperare la mia tensione. Senza sapere dove, mi basta il mio spazio isolato dal mondo e questa canzone per me. Lasciate il mio spirito e il suo freno a mano, lasciatelo correre e andare lontano, il metano è abbastanza per dargli una spinta da qui. Chi prova a fermarli un pupazzo di pezza, la mosca schiacciata sul mio parabrezza, l'ebbrezza di aprire la strada più ampia che c'è. Anche se fuori piove, farò un giro in macchina per temperare la mia tensione. Senza destinazione, perché poco importa se voglio provare emozioni nuove. Anche se fuori piove, senza sapere dove. Senza destinazione.
Tonia, that was beautiful. That was so catchy. Really,
Thank
really
you.
get into that as you're playing along. And who have you had the opportunity to play that to during lockdown? You must have shared that with people, whether that's virtually or maybe you've had the odd occasion between lockdowns in person. But who have you played it to?
Yeah, thank you for this. For the what you said. And this song you can also find it in YouTube with official video, and you can also find it on Spotify. Yeah, I published all the album. You can find it everywhere in social because of the lockdown. Yeah, I tried my all the things I could do to spread it.
And
So-
what kind of reaction have you had from people?
Some people sent me videos while they were dancing or singing it. Some people who had places to have guests asked me to sing because, for example, last summer we had a break from this lockdown. We started to play again because we had the impression that the virus wasn't so aggressive. So we started to play again. And so I had reaction from people face to face in that moment. But I have some listeners in Spotify that follow me, and I'm so happy for this.
Oh, fantastic. And look, it's lovely for you to play it here. And obviously streaming it is great, but nothing beats playing it live with people, as you say, face to face. That is where a song like that must go down so well.
Yeah, I agree with you. Oh, just want to say, I really like your shirt. I like video
Thank
games
you.
from 80 and 90. Yeah, I want to show him my Sonic.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Play Sonic as well as Pac-Man. Yeah, any game from the 80s. So I feel like I can win a game from the 80s because it feels like I can actually finish it properly. Whereas, more recent stuff, not so
Yeah.
good. No, Sonic's cool. That was great, wasn't it, Pete? What kind of reaction has Tonia got on Facebook?
We've got a real problem, Rich. How's your Italian?
Oh, no. Well, go on, you do it with an accent.
Well, no. All I can say is Tony says a truly cosmopolitan night tonight. Bravissima. Antonio says bravissima. And I don't know. I think that's
Take
it.
a run up.
You know, the thing is that for some reason my Facebook is not updating all of the messages at the moment. So I'm not really sure about that. Did your messages show something else?
These are working. So you can get you can click on see translation as well, which is really pleasing. So you can see a few lovely comments. And a great voice. Really enjoying this song. Says Tone. Enzo, lots of clapping there. Big thumbs up. Teresa as well. I see what you mean. They're slowly coming through, but a lot of love on there for you, Tonia. That's great.
Yeah, beautiful voice, and thanks so much for sharing today, Tonia. And we've got another song coming up as well. Matt, did you enjoy that?
Hello. That was brilliant. That was. I'm a little bit nervous now because that was a bit. Well, I've got to follow that now. That was brilliant. Thanks very much for that. Great song.
Matt, you've been on before. Where's your journey taken you since we last saw you? Was it about 4 or 5 months ago now?
Yeah, it was a bit of time ago now. I've finally taken the plunge after speaking to yourselves on. I'm now on Twitter and I'm on Instagram.
Wow. It's quite a plunge.
Which is a plunge for me. I don't really post that much on there. It's all still on Facebook, but I've got an account. So this mug is on them two social media platforms.
I remember you saying that. Weren't you saying that it was your other half that does all your social media activity for you?
It's a mixture, really. My other half, my eldest made me a TikTok account up, which was bizarre for me. He just started posting stuff on TikTok, so that was nice of him. So my kids, my other half, they all tend to do it. One thing I've done, which I'm really proud of, is I've put 2 songs on Spotify. So
brilliant.
That's like that's good, and I've started earning a bit of cash from it, which was like I never thought in a million years I'd be doing that. So yeah, it's nice to actually it's not a lot of cash, but it's still a bit of money anyway. It could afford
every
a
little
couple
bit
of pints.
counts, and it shows that people love your music as well. But just rewind for us. You bought your first guitar during lockdown 1, is that right? You kind of you did something when you were little first, but then you were like, okay, lockdown's happening. I'm going to take it up properly.
Yeah, well, I've not really had much time off. I joined the army when I was 19. I've been doing that since. So I've never really had more than a week, 2 weeks off.
Just move to the left just a little tiny bit, Matt, so we can see your face. That's
like
it.
that.
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah.
If I move that out of the way, is that easier?
Yeah, even better. Yeah.
There we go. That's better, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then I've done that for like the last 10 years. I've just spent 10 years of my life doing that. Came to the first lockdown, which is a year ago in about 3 weeks' time.
Yeah.
That's when I started making music. So I've been doing it nearly a year. I'm nearly a year old now in the music world. And it's just been good fun. It's just a hobby for me. I'd love nothing more than to do it full time. But yeah, it's a hobby that I enjoy. It's something that I'm passionate about. And just having fun doing it. I've not really done much for a while because I've been getting smashed at work, and now I've got a week off. You've kindly messaged me and I get to play for someone, so it's nice.
Wicked. So what's the first song you're going to play for us?
Well, I'll do the first one that I released on Spotify, which is called Golden Mountains. It's so I've got a few friends that suffer from PTSD, and I was speaking to one of them about everything he struggles with, and my heart goes out to him. It really does. Anyone who's suffering with that, you know,
Is that
my
from
heart genuinely bleeds.
being in the field, or is that from seeing?
Yeah,
things firsthand?
that's from being out at work and having to do some tough things with the job. Luckily,
Yeah.
I've had quite an easy army career, but some of my friends have had it pretty rough. So I wrote a song because he's doing a lot for charity. I wrote a song and offered for him to use it, released it, and I've had some good feedback from it. It's called Golden Mountains.
Say it again.
Yeah,
Golden
that's that.
Mountains.
Golden Mountains, yeah. That's my old Derby accent. Golden Mountains. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, I can hear you now. It was Zoom getting in the way.
Oh, no, that's
Awesome,
fine.
man.
So, yeah, Golden Mountains. So I've got to just get it in my head because, like I said, I've not rehearsed anything. So I've just kind of tipped up. So I'll make sure I'm all good to go and then I'll play. If that's all right with you.
Take your time.
Does that sound all right for your end? Sound good?
Sounds beautiful. Yeah.
Okay, this is Golden Mountains. I hope you enjoy it. See the Golden Mountains are hard. Feel the pain that they have laid. Though the war is done, the battle's just begun. The sacrifice you made. Mother say you're acting different. Father claims you lash away. But the memory is far from distant. Trying to fight another day.
Hey, Matt. Matt, we've got a bit of a sound fault. I don't know what's happened to the sound.
Is it just completely gone, has it? Or
Yeah, it's kind of almost completely gone.
has it really?
Yeah.
Turn it all down a little bit, do you reckon?
Yeah, bring it all down. It might be because it's all too loud. It was sounding beautiful to begin with, and then we kind of lost it. These are the technical difficulties with Zoom, I think. Yeah, we've lost you there.
Completely lost.
Yeah, we can hear you a tiny, tiny bit.
What about my microphone? Can you hear that?
And I love the looping as well. It was sounding great, but yeah, we've
So if I try and turn everything off.
yeah. It might be that turn off or turn on original sound on the computer. It's where it says turn on original sound. Do you have that? And it was sounding good, hey Rich. It was like
Yeah,
the
it was
looping and
really
everything.
good. It was almost like the more passionate and the more the song was getting in, the lower it was
Yeah.
going.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was like, I thought it was my hearing after a while.
It's getting on a bit. No, we've
Can't
lost
hear you at all there now, Matt. No, gone completely.
that, Matt.
No, completely. Can't even hear him a little bit now.
No.
That's weird.
That's weird, hey?
Oh, how odd. That's a shame, because that was fun. Should we have another one from Tonia and then come back to Matt while
Great
he
idea.
has a play around? Is that all right with you, Tonia? Have you got your second song for us?
Yeah, yeah. Just fix it because I really like the song of Matthew, so you have time to fix it and to repeat it.
Good, hey?
Yeah, starting over because it was a pity. Like I was like following the sound like this.
Yeah.
It was less and less.
Just disappearing.
Yeah. Okay. The second song is from my album again, Senza Destinazione, and the title of the song is Piacevole Incertezza, and I wrote it in April. It was April, but like 6 years ago. But I still like to sing it every time April comes again. So it's the right month for it.
Perfect. Take it away.
Yeah. Questa piacevole incertezza che mi travolge forte in aprile, tra le braccia scoperte appena dopo l'inverno, attratte dai raggi del sole, tra i leggeri sorrisi dolcemente stirati si libera aria di vita e gli sguardi socchiusi attraversano strade e silenzi. Quei leggeri sorrisi dolcemente stirati si sfiorano senza ragione e non puoi che ammirare senza troppa attenzione come il vento porta via i denti di leone. Questa piacevole incertezza la curiosa timidezza e dimmi che la senti anche tu, che se fosse il contrario gradirei restare sola e dimmi che verresti anche tu a lasciarti contagiare con me. Questa piacevole incertezza che mi travolge forte in aprile mi regala occasioni pronte ad essere colte, ingannevoli, vere o distorte. Ma va bene così e non importa se l'esca sia un'amo, una larva, una mosca. Il tempo rimedierà, mi conosce già bene, già sa. È questione di istinto, la tempesta ormonale, lo sai che potrebbe far male. Ma è un dovere rischiare senza troppa attenzione, proprio adesso che è forte l'attrazione. Questa piacevole incertezza. La curiosa timidezza e dimmi che la senti anche tu, che se fosse il contrario gradirei restare sola e dimmi che verresti anche tu, anche tu, anche tu, anche tu, anche tu. questa piacevole incertezza che mi travolge forte.
Once again, beautiful, beautiful track there, Tonia. That was so good.
Thank you.
Now, last time the original track that you played, the first one, we were saying how great it would be to get out gigging again and performing live. That's obviously something you're going to be looking forward to as the virus gradually disappears and goes away. What else are you looking forward to about getting back into normal life?
I really miss traveling. That's my second passion because music comes first, always. But really, I miss traveling. I would like to visit a lot of places. I have to visit my brother that is living in Ashford, as I said before. Yeah, so I would like to come back to England because I was in London once, but also visit some places like Amsterdam, Paris. I've never been there, and also Brazil. I would like to go there.
And would you go
Yeah.
just travelling, just seeing what was there, or would you want to do a musical tour as well and take the guitar with you?
Sorry?
Would you like to take the guitar with you and play music as well, or
Oh,
just
sure.
go travelling?
Sure. I would like to. I also like visiting places without guitar, but for sure I would like to have some to be basking for basking. I would
Yeah,
like
basking.
to go for the. Yeah, I would like to go somewhere. I know that London, for example, is very. Yeah, there are a lot of artists in the underground. Yes, and I would like to be there for it once. I would like to try because in Italy we have some buskers, but it's not like so much as in London.
Yeah, it's very popular. I mean, Pete is a London boy at the moment, and you must see a heck of a lot of buskers as you're always using the tube, aren't you?
Well, ordinarily you would see a lot of buskers, but I know that those places on the underground are highly sought after, and you actually have to do an audition before you can go and perform in certain places on the underground. It's highly sought after because there is quite a lot of money to be had busking there. But there are other places. I think the South Bank is really good, and you can find a pitch on the South Bank really easily. But Tonia, you usually perform in a band as well. Would I be right in saying?
Yes, yes, I have a band. We are four of us. Yes, I have a drummer, a guitarist, yeah, for electric guitar because I have acoustic guitar, and also a bass player. So yes, we were used to play on big stages, and we miss it so much.
Absolutely, I bet you do. Now, Matt, I've got a message from you saying that it should be sorted, and I'm really hoping it is.
It should be, but what I've done is I thought I'd just move on to another one, unless you wanted to hear that one.
Well, it was sounding amazing. I mean, I love the way you've got the loop pedal and everything working, and initially it was sounding really good, but then we just lost all of the sound, and it just kind
We're
of gradually
unsatisfied
got
now.
quiet.
It's completely your call. Tell me what you need, what you want, and I'll do that. I've got this one, and I've got another one called Bright Idea, the two that I've released. So they're completely
the
different
one,
as well. So.
Do the one in your head that you're going to perform for us now, because I think that's
Sweet.
the best thing to do.
I'll do this one. Hopefully I don't mess the words up. And
What's it called?
hey, it wouldn't be me on if there wasn't any mess ups, would there? I mean, last time I dropped my guitar. We're just trying to make it as fun as possible.
I edited that out in the YouTube video. Nobody saw it.
I know, you're an absolute star. Thank you. This one's called Bright Idea, and it's a story of my life. I know that sounds really boring, but I kind of just we spoke last time about how I went through a bit of a rough patch, and I got told to write everything down, and this is where I just literally exploded and threw everything down in my head of everything that had ever wound me up and upset me, and I've just banged it in a bit of a song. So this is called Bright Idea, and it's about needing to get a bright idea to pick yourself up.
Beautiful, Matt Hadfield, take it away.
Wanna make it clear, don't undo off the time I spend hours in my head just trying to make this life rhyme. But with all that said, I just can't find the words. Things I say often always come out slurred. It would be my insecurities to be holding me back, then make me drop life's rope, make it go slack. I wish I didn't smoke all them sterling fags, but my emotions are a mess and my sanity's snagged. But it seems I have it, yeah, they're here to stay. It's them that get me through this life day by day. Each day that passes, I learn life. Need to get a bright idea this time. Gotta take the shame that numbs my mind. Amber from the cigarettes I smoke cause me to unclose. When I'm alone, yeah, I drive so fast I scream with the rage of a self-inflicted past. My thoughts drift as I focus on the pain. I close my eyes, but I got an overactive brain. They say that time will heal, but I don't feel strong. It takes everything for me to keep moving on. I wish I didn't but things that I've done. Wish I'd been a better person for the sake of my son. I wish I'd stopped the promises that I didn't have to fight these thoughts and these regrets, but ain't got the brain for a uni degree, and all the numbers and the words seem muddled to me. That's why I write capitals like I'm always shouting. Only when I rhyme do I enjoy writing. Wish I'd been like all the clever kids around me, but the only option I ever had was to join the army. If I taken a test, if my mum would have let me, then maybe they'd have seen that I wasn't just lazy. Every school paper used to drive me stir crazy. All the numbers and the words mean nothing to me. Each day passes, I learn I need to get a bright idea this time. Gotta take the shame that numbs my mind. Amber from the cigarettes I smoke cause me to unclose. I've only ever read a handful of books. My aspirations as a child was to drive those trucks just like my dad. For years putting food on the table, and because of that I can honestly say that my child was stable. Please don't think I was moaning that previous verse. Mental health has always been my family's curse. My gran did what she did when I was a kid, and dealing with this is something that my dad never did. I wish I'd stopped the car if only I'd have seen it. Seen my kid getting hit with nothing I could have done when you were taken away with that terminal cancer, and all of a sudden, yeah, you got just didn't have an answer. All the events took place where I went in disgrace and had to go out and get completely off my face. I had to turn to an ounce so that I could cope, and the spring the step was helped by all of that dope. So next time you sit in the dark, you pull the fag out, your day start to spark. Just know I'm probably doing the exact same thing. Hold on tight, don't want to fall off this swing. Each day passes, I learn I need to get a bright idea this time. Gotta take the shame that numbs my mind. Amber from the cigarettes I smoke cause me to unclose. Now most of the time my focus has shifted when she took away the access for the thought I was gifted. All the times I ran cause I couldn't face the hush hush beatings I allowed to take place. Wish I'd ended it right and you wasn't a weapon. I'm sorry for the lads that mummy would beckon. They asked for a background now, yeah, I hope far. This is the reason why I'm completely obsessed with this guitar. The only thing that stopped me speeding up my car was the thought of my kids, yeah, my little stars now. All these words turn into vapor, but these are my words down on a piece of paper. Each day passes, I learn I need to get a bright idea this time. Gotta take the shame that numbs my mind. Amber from the cigarettes I smoke cause me to unclose. Cause me to unclose.
Lovely,
Wow.
that. Really,
Thank you.
really good. That reminds me so much, and I hope you're not going to be offended by this, of Jamie T. You know Jamie T?
I don't know who that is.
Oh, goodness.
I hope he's good now you've said that.
He is good. Look him up. What tracks has Jamie T
move
done,
that
Pete?
pop
He's done
shield Move the.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I just can't
I'm
see
sorry.
your face, man. But
Look
that was
him up.
Much of an amateur.
No,
Thank
not
you.
at all.
That was great, and the way that you flipped between the two different styles there throughout the song really gave it momentum and really kept
Cheers.
it going, really pushed it. Yeah,
Seriously,
that was
I
so
can't
good.
even believe you could play the guitar, rap, and sing all at the same time. Like, that is mental.
I'm not allowed to call it rapping. Jade says it's fast talking. She's like, you don't look like a rapper. You can't be a rapper. It's fast talking.
What did you make of that, Tonia?
Yeah, I liked it so much, and I really loved this part of his song when he talks so fast, speaks so fast, and then when he sings the refrain, that's such a beautiful melody, and also he has this voice that is sweet but also scratchy sometimes. I loved it. Yeah, but can
thank
we
you.
find your songs on the platforms? Or where can I?
I'm on YouTube. I'm working on recording an EP to go on Spotify. It's just a case of finding the ones I've got a lot of songs that I write and then I get bored of, so I throw away. I've got another one which I'm dead fond of, and it's about my grandma, and I love it. But it's kind of like once you put it on something like that one there, I used to love it. It was dead personal. The second I put it on Spotify, it's no longer a personal song, and I get a little bit too attached to songs. So, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'm on Spotify. I'm on YouTube. Matt Hadfield. Just type Matt Hadfield into YouTube. You can find loads on there. It's not all great. I mean, a lot of it is like turning on a tap that's not been run for a while. There's a lot of crap that comes out first, but every now and then I write one I'm quite proud of.
Not at all. Jill says, fabulous, Matt. Great lyrics, very soulful from the heart. Lovely voice. And Dan also says, lovely song, Matt, very moving. I mean, those lyrics were very moving. You're talking about being in the army. You're talking about your granddad. You're talking about your grandma. Lots of your kids as well. Like so many things. But you know, the army seems to come back. Like, do you kind of regret being in the army? Do you think it's like
No,
a negative
not at all.
and a positive, or?
Not at all. The army's done nothing but wonders for me. It really has. Before I joined the army, I was a bit of a toe rag. That's a typical squaddy story. The army has done nothing but wonders for me, and I can't complain at all. I've probably got one of the better jobs you can have. So, yeah, it's not for 1 second not being happy in the army, but being in the army is a result of me not paying any attention in school, not bothering about getting any form of education, and not following the rules when I was younger. So, yeah, it's just a part of my life, and yeah, one of them, innit?
Fair enough. Well, you're making up for it now with some great tunes. And you've got another one for us as well?
I can do that one, or I can play the one I was talking about my grandma, if you'd prefer that one. It stops me having to plug the looper in, because I think that's what's messing with the Zoom.
Yeah, that's probably the thing that's messing everything up. So, yeah, go for the grandma song. What's it called?
This is called Not Goodbye. Now, I have changed it ever so slightly. It was originally a lot quicker, and the reason I wrote it is because I wanted an upbeat song. However, I've started playing it slightly different, and the way I've recorded it for the... Oh, do you know what? Screw that off. The way I've recorded it for the EP is a lot slower, so I'll play Not Goodbye. I'll let you be the judge of whether you think it's too boring or not. My worry is it's a bit boring when it gets halfway through, but I'll give it my best go. I'll give it my best with my vocals as well, because they're not up to scratch today.
No, it sounded good to us. Not Goodbye. Take it away, Matt Hadfield.
And the guitar wasn't too loud, no?
All sounded amazing. Yeah.
Sweet. Okay, yeah, so this is Not Goodbye, and this is for you, Grandma.
When I think of you and all we used to do, can't believe you're gone. You were always my number one, taking all this time for me. Write this song, but I won't cry. you'll sing along, singing ooh la la. I miss you every day, singing ooh la la. I know you hear me say, I'll think of you when I see a clear blue sky. So long for now, not goodbye. Ain't goodbye. Now I wish that I had a phone call every week. I can't lie, but at first I didn't sleep. After all this time, I can't wait to meet. I'll kiss your hand, you'll sing with me. We're singing ooh la la. I miss you every day, singing ooh la la. I know you hear me say, I'll think of you when I see a clear blue sky. So long for now, not goodbye. Say goodbye. Now it hit me hard when you had to go. I won't cry. Oh no, no, no. We're singing ooh la la. I miss you every day, singing ooh la la. I know you hear me say, I'll think of you when I see clear blue sky. So long for now, not goodbye. Say goodbye, not goodbye.
Oh, so lovely, so sentimental. Who knew you had a soft side to you, Matt? I mean, when you play that to some of your squaddy colleagues, do they realise that you've got that side to you?
You're joking, they never heard me play ever.
Ah, you're telling me you're not playing it to them all the time?
No, not at all, no. I get the odd message about things I put on Spotify, and that's about it. So I keep it quite low-key.
You should be so fiercely proud of that. I know it must be difficult when you're surrounded by guys that aren't used to hearing you playing like that, but actually it's wonderful to have that broad range of emotions and to be able to display that. I mean, look at what you did in that song compared to the tune that you played before. Look at the difference that you've got there, and that's the variety. It's like they say that about actors. Yeah, but is everyone? Because they say that about actors, so. You know, the ones that can show off their range and the breadth of what they can do. It's the same as singer-songwriters. You don't want to be known as a one-trick pony, and you've just shown us there in those two songs that you can do such different stuff.
Thank you, I appreciate it. It's probably because it's so new to me. Like I said, I've not even been doing it a year yet, so in a couple of weeks when I've been doing it a year, I might have a boost of confidence. And I'm not drunk tonight either. Last time we did it, I was smashing the pub. I can't be. I'm drinking tomorrow night, so I'm not drank tonight. I'm on water. So yeah, confidence isn't like that. I ain't had my Dutch courage tonight.
So when the virus has gone and you're out there gigging, are you going to have to get drunk? Are you going to have a hip flask or something before you go on stage?
Oh no, I don't know yet. We'll see. Probably have like a quick pint and then crack on. But I've never gigged before, so I'm looking forward to seeing what that's all about. I might enjoy it, I might hate it. But like, it is literally all new, and I'm having a time of my life doing it. But I'm looking at people like Tonia
Tonia, yeah.
Tonia? I'm looking at people like Tonia, and she's got an album out, she's got a CD. That's like everything I want to do. That's like, I'm looking at you, I'm like, wow, you've done it. So I'm looking forward to doing that. I'm still in the early stages. I'll do a few gigs. Or I'll get in about 6 months' time and think, well, that was fun. I'll put my guitar down and crack on doing what's next.
No, don't get bored, Matt. And I really like that lyric as well, when you said phone call a week. I like that because, you miss that connection that you used to have with your grandma. And, we can all associate with how important that little bit of communication once a week, once a month. And then when it goes, there's that hole, you really explained that. And it's a brilliant song. I really enjoyed it.
Thank you. Well, my grandma pretty much raised me. She, not that I'm putting my mum down, my mum's brilliant and my mum did, but my mum worked full time and I spent particularly like 6-week holidays. I was always with my grandma. I was a bit of a grandma's boy, and there was always a joke. She had 21 pictures of my face in the front room, bless her. I was a bit of I was golden balls for a while. So, but yeah, that happened in 2016. So, yeah, she was a very special lady.
21 pictures. That's overkill, right?
Well, they say you got a face only your mother can love. I had a face only my grandmother could love. So.
Tonia, what did you reckon to that song? Did you enjoy it?
I really loved all the sound that you were playing, and I could appreciate the difference between the first song and the second song. You can sing everything, even the really everything. I really would like to hear you in a concert, because you said that you didn't have gigs right until now, right?
I've not.
You've never.
I've only ever done this. So I've done this, and I do a couple of Facebook gigs every now and then. So.
And Facebook lives, yes, but it's a pity for us. We really need to hear you, as we said before, face to face in a concert. Yes, I really hope you will have this opportunity after lockdown. We really need it to quit soon. So.
Tell me about it. I'm just looking forward to getting back in the pub. I've not been yet, so looking forward to it. Thank you so much for your comments. Appreciate it. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Hopefully I get to be like you. I've got a CD in that Sunday.
Yeah, I really would like you to show us a CD too, because it's like a song for us. We need to write songs and then to group it, to collect them, collect the songs in something physical to share with the others.
What do you reckon, Rich? It's been a great night, hasn't it?
It has been absolutely superb. I just want to hear from these guys again. Where's the best place to go to get the latest on what you're up to and where to find your music? Start with you, Tonia.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, can you repeat the question?
Where's the best place, again, remind us, where's the best place for people to go to find your music, find out more about you?
Okay, yes. I have my songs on Spotify. You can look for it and search Tonia Cestari. You will find Senza Destinazione. I'll show you the cover so that you can recognize it on the social too. And on my Facebook, because I update every day my Facebook pages with news. And this is the main channels. Then we have YouTube too, where you can find official videos. And and you can type Tonia Cestari there too.
Great stuff. Thanks, Tonia. And Matt, you mentioned you're on Spotify. And where else can people go as well?
Spotify, mainly Facebook, at Matt Hadfield on Facebook, and then all the links are from there. Or type Matt Hadfield into YouTube. Basically, just type Matt Hadfield into various things. I'll either pop up or I won't have discovered that one yet.
Great stuff. Thank you, both of you. Amazing night tonight. Tonia Cestari and also Matt Hadfield. Join us again next week, 8 p.m. UK time. We've got Ton and we've got Devix on. I think they're both from the USA. So be great to hear from them. And of course, Richard Latto, you'll be back next week as well. Thanks again, everybody, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Thank you.